X button. Skip.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Poetically Christian Gamer, and welcome to another edition of Should Christians Play, the series where we go between the ratings of the ESRB to answer the questions: should a Christian play, and is this game accessible for me? Hi, guys. My name is Derek. I'm a legally blind preacher and gamer, and today we're reviewing Star Wars Outlaws, guys. We're going to answer the questions: is this game physically accessible, both for the low vision and blind, the deaf and hard of hearing, and the cognitive and motor disabled? And is this game, on the other side of the coin, accessible morally for a Christian to be able to play based on the content that's in the game, what the ESRB rating does not tell you? Today we're looking, as I said, at Star Wars Outlaws from 2024 Ubisoft. We're going to see, is this game worth your time, worth your money, and is it morally and physically accessible? If you like this kind of thing, guys, thumbs up the video. It really helps out what I'm trying to do here and gets this out to others. And if you would like to share it with others to help them on what games are accessible both morally and physically, that helps me as well. And of course, leaving your comment. What do you think about this? Are there things that I missed? And if you want to not miss any of our future reviews, you can always click subscribe to join the PC tribe to not miss anything that we do. Got a complete playlist on the channel on YouTube on Poetically Christian Gamer of Should Christians Play, where we've reviewed all kinds of games. You can go check that out at your leisure. All right, guys, let's jump right in. Is this game physically accessible? We'll start with that, then we'll go to the moral, and then we'll finish up with gameplay to show you all this in practice, as we always do. So for the low vision and blind, we do have menu narration, guys.
New game. Load game.
Which is pretty cool.
Credits. Settings.
You do have this from boot up, which is really awesome.
Option.
We got
accessibility
presets, which is cool. We'll check these out here.
Gameplay.
Gameplay.
Colors.
Cognitive. Awesome.
Vision.
Colors.
Option.
Vision.
Hearing. Option 5.
And hearing. So very awesome that we have
hearing.
these presets set up the way that they are. I thought that was really awesome. I'm not going to go through these one by one because there is a ton of options in this game.
Settings.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of summarize here.
Settings.
So for the low vision and blind, we have narration, and we do have navigational assistance. You can turn on a navigational marker in world, which you could adjust the color of, by the way, if you have usable vision. You can adjust the color of the world through high contrast mode, which I thought that was awesome. If you want to, you could turn everything in the environment black, your character whatever color, let's say a light blue, and your marker yellow. And you could go right to that. And as soon as you get to the cutscenes or to different things that you have to do, it adjusts its color back to the way the game looks. So that was a cool feature if you have some usable vision. Very awesome. We have that narration. It's not only on menus here, but it's in-game as well. It tells you all the objectives. It tells you the marker, how far away. If you hit up on the D-pad, it will tell you how far away you are from that objective. It will tell you how many degrees that you need to turn to get to it, left or right. Very cool. Very awesome. I was pleasantly surprised that we have all of these things. For the completely blind, we do have auto-descript for all the cutscenes and the things that are going on. Very cool. Or even some in low vision. My only complaint with this is we don't have sound cues in this game. For example, if you turn on your navigational assistance, you might hit up, for example, on your D-pad, and it'll say your objectives is 132 feet away. Okay, that's cool. And then after that, it'll tell you that it is 93 degrees to your left or to your right. So you got to move your right thumbstick to turn in that direction. You don't know how far 93 degrees is, so you just have to guesstimate at what 93 degrees is or 152 degrees is and keep spamming the up button. Every time you spam the up button on the D-pad, not only does it tell you objective, not does it tell you to open up your menu with the menu button to look at the logs for that objective, Then it finally tells you how far away it is, how many degrees it is. So it gets very annoying to have to keep spamming that, listening to all that, and then go to your objective. What it also doesn't do is, like I said, we don't have the sound cues. So if you're a completely blind user, some of these objectives are way out in the distance. And so as you're heading to them on, let's say, a speeder or something, you don't realize that there's obstacles in your way. So you don't know that there's a cliff, a pit, you know, a mountainside, you know, buildings to climb over. You don't know any of those things because we have no sound cues, no way of knowing. So you're stuck against a wall. You don't know how far out and around you have to go to get out and around this, or whether you have to go through a doorway to get to this. Yeah, so if they would have just put some kind of sound cues of different kinds for blind players, this could be fixed. As I said, it's the most accessible yet not accessible game I think I've seen in a long time. If you do have that usable vision, though, it is cool. You could adjust the colors of the markers, the enemies, your character, different things like that. So that's really cool. Helps. That with some navigational assistance and things like that. Very awesome. We do have some auto, like, you know, aim assist. And one of the coolest features in this game is you have a little companion with you named Nyx that you can send out. So once in a while you'll be prompted in the environment that there may be something nearby, which is narrated to you. And you can order this little robot or droid to go out and pick these things up for you. So you hit your left bumper and you can go pick up health pickups, ammo, maybe go unlock a door for you. And even when you're fighting enemies, you can order him to help you with some blaster fire to take out those enemies. So I thought that was really cool, and you're going to find that Nyx is one of the most accessible things in this game for someone low vision or blind, along with the navigational assistance and the narration. It is somewhat accessible, but not completely. I would say for low vision, if you have some usable vision, you're probably going to be able to play this game with the color correction, high contrast, the narration, Nyx, all these different things. You would eventually be able to figure this game out. But if you are completely blind, I was going to say you're going to need some sighted assistance, because there's just going to be some spots where you're going to get stuck. One thing I noticed in some of the objectives as well, usually you spam up on the D-pad. It tells you how far away, how many degrees left, right you need to turn. Well, sometimes when you get to certain objectives, it does not tell you that. It'll just say, find the sheriff, or follow the sheriff, follow the sheriff. And you don't know where to turn, where to go, what to do. And so in those instances, you're just stuck if you're a completely blind user and you would need some sighted assistance. So overall, pretty good for the low vision and blind, but there's some things that hold it back. It's not perfect. So I'm going to say B to B plus for the low vision and the blind. There's a lot here, but it's just incomplete. It's like building a house without a roof. Like I said, you go 75% of the way, you just don't finish the job. If only there was some sound cues, guys, it would help this so much. For the deaf and hard of hearing, awesome. We have gigantic subtitles. You can adjust the color of those, the opacity behind those. It has speaker colors, the direction of the speaker. Yeah, everything that you would want. Beautiful. A for the deaf and hard of hearing. For the motor disabled and cognitive, again, awesome. Complete button remapping to your heart's content in this game. We have ease of controls. We have simplified controls. You have auto aim, follow the enemy. We have difficulties for the cognitive that can be turned down to story mode to complete. Like, so whenever you have one of those quick time events or a puzzle, it can be done automatically for you. For the motor disabled, you could do, instead of toggles or holds, you could just have one little tap to do things. Very awesome. Yeah, simple controls, simple puzzles. Things can be done for you. You can skip parts of the game you don't want to do. In the pursuits, you can have it automatically follow people. Makes it a lot easier for the motor disabled and the cognitive. So overall, I would say It's mostly an A, I'll say, for motor disabled. For the cognitive, mostly. There are a couple times where you're trying to figure things out, puzzle elements to open a door, things like that that aren't clearly marked or don't make sense. So it isn't perfect. So I'll say, B to B minus for the cognitive disabled. So that's my physical accessibility side of things, guys. Now, what about the moral accessibility side of things? Well, this game got an ESRB rating of T14 for fantasy, violence, mild language, and suggestive themes. And it has all those things, but what the ESRB rating does not really tell you is within this game, you're going to be forced to do a lot of things that are against Christianity. Of course, the title being Outlaws, you'd live up to that. You play as a kind of a wannabe bounty hunter, and there's bounties on different people that you're going to try to make good on. There'll be times where you're kind of forced to gamble and play these different card games. Of course, by putting the bounties on things, also along the way, you're going to be stealing things. So maybe you'll find a necklace hidden here or there that you steal that you can fence or sell for things. So yeah, there's no way around this. This is the game. You are an outlaw. So as far as Christianity goes, there's no way of getting around this. You're kind of forced to be a person that steals, a person that kills, things like that. As far as content-wise, what's in the game, of course, there's no blood, there's no gore, there's no blasphemy, taking the Lord's name in vain, and there's no strong language in this game of any kind. Very, very mild, soft things. It's just the position that your character morally is placed into in playing this game and being this kind of wannabe bounty hunter. She is a likable character, and you can kind of make some choices on things, but ultimately you are forced into that archetype. So just wanted to let you know that is in the game. If you have a problem with playing as that kind of a character in a game, it's there and there's no way around it. Everything else is fine. So that's going to affect my rating a little bit, and I'm going to say split the difference and say this game is somewhat, I'll say, C to C plus for approachability, just because of the storyline that you're forced into that goes against all Christian things. So it's up to you on your discernment on whether you can divide that as just a game or if it bothers you. I didn't like that. I wish there was like some things you could do to change that. But it is what it is. It's kind of the theme of the game. So yeah, overall, I think C to C plus is fair for split the difference for this grade. It's really going to divide the Christian audience morally. Everything else is fine, no problems. But that's kind of what we have. All right, gameplay wise, I'm going to show you guys this stuff in practice. It's going to be a little bit of a longer review because there's a lot to go through. Sorry about that, guys. So let's go check out some gameplay of Star Wars
Credits.
Outlaws.
Button. Resume. New game. New game.
We'll start a new game to show you guys. From the beginning. In the beginning. A long, long time ago. A long, long time ago.
The heavy.
Okay.
Location.
That's
Way
our
far.
objective.
5.5 units away.
Now, if you want to slow
Tatooine.
down,
Hold view button.
we're traveling.
Open journal.
If you have no usable
Track
vision,
marker is 5
we're
degrees
in the
to your right.
atmosphere.
Use
And
right
we're
stick to
getting ready to
control
fly
trailblazer
through the
movement.
atmosphere of
Use hold
the
left
planet.
stick up to throttle up.
And you
Use
can
hold
hold
left stick
back
down
or
to
down
throttle
on
down.
your left stick to throttle down
X
to kind of
button
just
to
slow
boost.
it down, put the brake on. You got your fire. So we're firing on Tatooine. You can throttle up by pressing up on the left stick. That's to fly to it. And then if you want to speed towards it, you can hit X to boost your ship. Now what you could do is you could toggle an auto
Press
landing
directional
sequence.
pad right to initiate landing.
Right. So if you hit right on the D-pad, it'll automatically put you in the position you need to. So if you have trouble landing ships and you're worried about crashing into something as a low vision or blind user, you can initiate an AI or kind of auto landing sequence, which is pretty cool. So we're flying through the atmosphere of Tatooine and going to land on the planet, guys. This is not auto-descripted. I wish that it was, so you guys could hear what was going on. But once you get to the cutscenes in the story, that all is.
Name's Haas, our heavy. Heard he once took out 2 Imperial squads using nothing but their own weapons.
I like this guy.
I cannot confirm the validity of that story.
He's a legend with a blaster, ND, and we need him if we want any chance of getting out of Spiro's vault alive.
ND5.
Haas was recently arrested by a small-time sheriff for looting vaporators. Not very legendary.
With his rep, he probably planned it.
Possible.
What, you don't trust Jalen's people?
I don't trust anyone.
Ah, not even me?
The droid gives her a look over his shoulder.
That's fair.
With a nod to Nix, Kay heads out of the Trailblazer's cockpit.
New items are available to be picked up in your delivery crate located in your ship.
Okay. So as you see, there was very big subtitles. I thought that was cool. And we had the audio
See ya,
descript.
ND5.
All right, Kay.
Right
Now
stick
see
press
here,
the heavy.
I'm hitting
Objectives.
up on my D-pad
Talk
to
to
show
the
you the
sheriff.
objectives.
Hold view button. Open journal. Track marker is 53 degrees to your left.
So to your left.
Right stick press. Hollow table. Contract terminal.
This is
right
your
stick
contracts,
press,
like for your
access terminal.
bounties.
Right stick press. Access terminal.
Just showing you the
Right
ship
stick
here.
Loadout. Clothes. Check. Right stick.
You can
right
change your
stick
clothes
press,
if you want
use
to.
Wardrobe. Right stick. Hollow table. Right
Back to
stick
the hollow
press.
table.
Access terminal. Right stick press. Access terminal.
I want to show you
Right
guys what
stick
this is
press,
like in practice.
Access terminal. Right stick press. Use wardrobe.
See, if we had a sound cue to tell you where the door to get out of the ship. See, I'm just showing you what this would be like for a blind user.
Right stick press. Look. Right stick.
Jalen's heist has to work. I mean, Zarek Besh can't catch us if we disappear.
Objectives. Talk to the sheriff. Track marker is 84 degrees to your left.
To your left. But it's not.
Right stick press. Workbench. Blaster.
You can modify
right stick,
your
right stick press,
blasters.
Modify blaster.
Okay, we're leaving the ship. But see, there was no sound cue to tell you how to get off that ship.
I've put us down near where Haas was arrested. Should be able to find the sheriff. Cut a deal.
And see, it didn't tell us how to get off the ship, and it was telling when it was telling us where the marker was to the left. That was actually outside the ship where the marker was. So if you kept following that, you would keep running into a wall.
The heavy. Objectives.
Here's hitting up
Talk to the sheriff.
on our D-pad.
Hold view button. Open journal. Track
You have to
marker is
listen to this every time.
117 degrees to your left.
So it's to our left. Now, when we get to certain objects, we'll be able to tell Nix to do things. So now we have to hit up again
The
to know
heavy.
where we are if you're a blind user.
Objectives. Talk to
Listen
the
to
sheriff.
this again.
Hold view button. Open journal. Track marker is 11 degrees to your left. Left bumper.
11 degrees to our left.
Open.
Oh, I passed it.
Whoa, you're huge and cute.
See, if you're running into things, you have no idea. So you
The
hit,
heavy.
you're up again.
Objectives. Talk to the sheriff. Hold view button. Open journal. Track marker is 33 degrees to your right.
33 degrees to our right now. We don't know how far 33 degrees is.
Oh, great. Is the town supposed to be this empty?
Don't know. But keep sharp.
I'm looking for stuff. You can do pickups
Left
as
bumper.
well. And you have...
Fetch.
Nix, snatch
Now
that.
Nix, we just ordered with left bumper. It'd be L1 on your PlayStation.
Nice job, Nix.
Black melon. New valuable. 1 gained.
So we got a collectible, or something we can use to sell.
The heavy. Objectives. Talk to the sheriff. Hold view button. Open journal. Track marker is 132 degrees to your left.
So 132 degrees.
A button. Left bumper. Left bumper. Fetch.
I'm pushing it, and nothing's happening. See what I mean? It's weird the way this
button.
game operates sometimes.
Climb up.
So you can kind of parkour. I'm showing you
B
that.
button. Drop down. Left bumper. Open. Left bumper.
Open that up for me, Nix.
Left bumper. Close.
Hey, get that button, buddy.
Left bumper. Left
Again,
left bumper.
no sound cues.
Left bumper. Left bumper. Close. The heavy. Objectives.
I'm just doing
Talk
this
to
as
the
a
sheriff.
blind user. I'm trying to show you
Hold
what this
view
is
button.
like.
Open journal.
I have some usable vision,
Track marker is 95
but I'm
degrees
showing
to
this
your right.
what this would be like as a blind user.
The heavy. Objectives. Talk to the sheriff. Hold view button. Open journal. Track marker is 96 degrees to your right.
To our right. So we have to guess how far 96 degrees to our right is.
You look lost.
We heard a person talking.
The heavy.
We don't know where they are.
Objectives. Talk to the sheriff. Hold view button. Open journal. Track marker is 53 degrees to your left.
So 53 degrees to our left. You would be doing this. See what I mean?
The heavy. Objectives.
I'm not
Talk
cheating.
to
I'm
the
not
sheriff.
going to run over to him.
Hold view button. Open journal. Track marker is 149 degrees to your right.
149 degrees. So no clue. You have to just go slow. We know it's 149 degrees to our right, but we don't know how far into the screen we got to go to talk to him. See the difficulty of this? It's like, why?
heavy.
Why would you go 75%
Objectives.
of the way
Talk to the sheriff. Hold
and
view
not do
button.
this?
Open journal. Track marker is 38 degrees to your right.
It's sad. Let's see if
The
you go
heavy.
away from it.
Objectives. Talk to the sheriff. Hold view button. Open journal. Track marker is 154 degrees to your right.
It tells us that it's to the right, but it doesn't tell us how far into the screen that you have to go. See, and then you're going to run into stuff. I just want to see how accurate this thing is.
Speeder restricted area. The heavy. Objectives. Talk to the sheriff. Hold view button, open journal. Track marker is 23 degrees to your left.
It doesn't tell you how far in the screen. Isn't that crazy?
The heavy. Objectives.
That is so
Talk to
sad.
the sheriff. Hold view button, open journal. Track marker is 159 degrees to your left.
That is so sad.
Right stick press, talk.
Hey, I'm looking for a guy named Haas.
You with the Huts?
I went ahead and went
I'm
to her.
with myself.
Then you picked a bad time. Heard you were coming.
Quint, Sada Chuba, Chitinka, Uba Pumakuna, Kionakas Eldagin.
Not anymore. Sheriff Quint now.
Sheriff? Joy Bata. Gigi Sashut Watashehas.
That makes two of us.
You're a few days too late. He's gone.
Aku. Uba Graba Mulira on Isubas?
No, he was hitting my town. I stopped him, had him in my cell, then he escaped. Disappeared. Wasn't worth my trouble after that.
Haba Uba Venta no Atinka, Kava Stufpo no Nolia, Tatooine. Bata G Sano Bata Kuna Bata, Tajaba, Amtekapa.
You aren't taking anything from these people.
Chitwama, no Jama.
It's a quick draw at high noon, guys. 30 paces. Who's gonna blink? Woo! Ah! She shot first, guys.
Oh, nice. Good teamwork.
We're not done. Huts are like sun roaches. There's always more of them.
Objective.
Well, Nix, that didn't work.
Now,
I got your back!
Attack.
Those guys really hate you, huh?
You get used to it. Let's talk in my office. Follow me.
okay, now,
You deal with that a lot around here?
Any excuse the Huts can get, they come after us.
Oh, well, good thing you're here then.
I do what I can.
okay, so if you're a blind user, you can't see to follow her. So you
The
have to hit
heavy.
up.
Objectives. Follow Quint back to her office. 121 feet away. Hold view button, open journal. Track marker is 142 degrees to your right.
So it's to our right. 142 degrees, whatever that is. You have to guess. And kind of run around. Okay, let's say I don't
heavy.
get there, so I hit it again.
Objectives. Follow Quint back to her office. 157 feet away. Hold
Okay,
view
now we
button,
know we're farther
open
away.
journal. Track marker is 63 degrees to your right.
So it's still to our right. Okay, still don't
The
know.
heavy. Objectives.
I'm showing you
Follow
that
Quint
what
back
this
to
would
her
be like
office.
for a blind user, guys.
143 feet away. Hold view button.
Okay, we're closer.
Open journal. Track marker is 12 degrees to your left.
12 degrees to the left, so we know we just keep going forward, but we don't know there's a objective in our way. We don't know that there's a obstacle blocking our path. So, once again,
The heavy. Objectives. Follow Quint back to her office. 139 feet away. Hold view button, open journal. Track marker is 24 degrees to your left.
24 degrees to the left, so we know to go left. We don't know what's impeding us or what's in our way. See what I mean? It's sad. It doesn't make any sense. And now it lets us know we're out of bounds. And it kills you. If you stay out of bounds too long, I wanted to show that to you guys as well. It kills you or ends this. Thankfully, there's checkpoints everywhere.
You deal with that a lot around here?
Any excuse the Huts can get, they come after us.
It starts you right back where you were,
Good thing
thankfully.
You're here then.
I do what I can.
A button, ledge climb. The heavy. Objectives. Follow Quint back to
Yeah,
her
I just
office.
wanted to show you guys what this is like.
41 feet away. Hold view button, open journal. Track marker is 23 degrees to your left.
So,
It's just sad, isn't it?
you after Haas's head too, bounty hunter?
It's Kay, and I just want to talk to him.
That's the last thing I'd want to do with that man. But I appreciate your help.
Appreciate it enough to pay me back, Sheriff?
I'll tell you what I told the other bounty hunters. Haas was robbing our little slice of paradise. So I cornered him at a deserted moisture farm nearby. He'd been holed up there for a while.
That's where I'll start.
Better hurry. Jabba's put a lot of money on that rat.
Right, objectives.
Okay, I just talked over our objectives. You don't know that you're supposed to
Right
push
stick
right
press.
stick to open the
95.
door.
Haas escaped. The sheriff said to try a nearby, moisture farm.
Let me check. Yes, there's one nearby. I'll send you the coordinates.
It seems like this guy's got a lot of enemies.
An inevitability in his line of work.
Okay. So now he's sending us the
The
coordinates.
heavy. Location. Abandoned moisture farm. 1.1 miles away. Objectives.
Okay, it's hot, huh, Nix?
Hold view
And
button.
she talks over our
open
objective.
journal. Track marker is 5 degrees to your right.
5 degrees to your right. So you don't realize that there's objectives in your way. Now we hit up.
The heavy. Location.
See how sound cues could help this,
Abandoned
guys?
moisture farm. 1.1 miles away. Objectives. Search for Haas at the abandoned moisture farm. Hold view button, open journal. Track marker is 82 degrees to your left.
82 degrees to our left. So
Use
we have
directional
no
pad
idea.
right to call your speeder.
Okay, you can call in a speeder. I'll go ahead and show you that. Okay,
Right stick,
as
right
a blind
stick
user,
press, mount
I don't
speeder,
know where it is.
left
It spawns in ahead of me.
brake,
I have no idea
Left
where it
bumper.
is, other than
Fire.
running around and getting to it.
right bumper, dodge, X button, Boost. Hold A button. Jump. Right trigger. Accelerate. Y button. HUD cartel. Horde.
Don't know that there's objectives in front of me. You can jump. Okay, hit our
Heavy.
up button.
Location. Abandoned moisture farm. 1.0 miles away. Objectives. Search for Haas at the abandoned moisture farm. Hold view button, open journal. Track marker is 172 degrees to your left.
So
Right stick press.
it's easier.
Right stick press, mount speeder.
It's easier just not to use the speeder as a blind user. Because we have no idea we're running
Heavy.
into things.
Location. Abandoned moisture farm. 1.0 miles away. Objectives. Search for Haas at the abandoned moisture farm. Hold view button, open journal. Track marker is 48 degrees to your left.
48 degrees to our left. So it just generically run in this direction. I'm seeing if we can do this. If you were a completely blind user, I'm actually trying to see if we could do this. Because this game claims to be kind of accessible for everybody. It does have a lot of accessibility, but this is what I'm talking about. Now, you see that, if you have any usable vision, that obstacle on my right. And you can see the marker out in the distance if you have usable vision, which we're running to. The speeder would be a big no-no in this game if you're a blind user, because you'd be running into stuff constantly. So you find yourself just sprinting. It's much easier to get to your objectives in this game. If this is helping you guys, thumbs up this video and let me know with a comment below. Share it out. Subscribe if you're new, guys. We do all kinds of things, faith and fun streams every Tuesday, or Monday, Tuesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. EST on both Poetically Christian Gamer YouTube and Twitch. And then on Wednesdays we have a Bible sermon as I'm a preacher, and on Thursdays we do these Should Christians Play reviews for physical and moral accessibility. Okay, so let's say we've been running for a while. We want to see where we are.
Abandoned moisture farm. 0.6 miles away. Objectives. Search for Haas at the abandoned moisture farm. Hold view button, open journal. Track marker is in front of you.
Okay, so if it is in front of you, and you're lucky enough, as a blind user, you wouldn't know that it's in front of you, because there's no sound cue. But if you were lucky enough to have it be in front of you, it tells you that. Wouldn't it be nice if they had a ping or some kind of sound cue to let us know they got louder as we got closer? And then once you were running into something, a little thing that would tell you, go slightly to your left to go around obstacle. I mean, it's simple, easy stuff. I'm passionate about this, guys, because I want to make games accessible for everybody. And being low vision myself, I know the frustrations of not having complete vision for things.
The heavy. Location. Abandoned moisture farm. 2,350 feet away. Objectives. Search for Haas at the abandoned moisture farm. Hold view button, open journal. Track marker is 4 degrees to your left.
Whoa, okay.
I would like to be a accessibility consultant if I could be someday.
Whoa.
Now, we don't know what to do here as a blind user. No clue. We don't know an objective is, or an obstacle is in front of us. And we don't know that we're supposed to get on top of this
The heavy.
thing here.
Location.
House or whatever.
Abandoned moisture farm. 2,370 feet away. Objectives. Search for Haas at the abandoned moisture farm. Hold view button, open journal. Track marker is 111 degrees to your left.
To our left. We have to guess how far 111 degrees is. Yeah, it doesn't tell you anything.
The heavy. Location.
That is so
Abandoned
sad,
moisture farm.
guys.
2,349 feet away. Objectives. Search for Haas at the abandoned moisture farm. Hold view button, open journal. Track marker is 9 degrees to your right.
Okay, well,
The
hold up.
heavy. Location. Abandoned moisture farm. 2,368 feet away. Objectives. Search for Haas at the abandoned moisture farm. Hold view button, open journal. Track marker is 66 degrees to your left.
Okay.
A button, ledge climb. A button.
Yeah, this would be really frustrating for a blind user. This is almost completely unplayable.
The heavy. Location.
Even with all the
Abandoned
accessibility
moisture
turned
farm.
on.
2,102 feet away. Objectives. Search for Haas at the abandoned moisture farm. Hold view button, open journal. Track marker is 40 degrees to your left.
Yeah, I had to go out and around that. You would not know that unless you just trial and error. I mean, it would take some extreme experimenting. Nope, can't jump that.
The heavy. Location. Abandoned moisture farm. 2,010 feet away. Objectives. Search for Haas at the abandoned moisture farm. Hold view button, open journal. Track marker is 12 degrees to your right.
Yeah, as a low vision user, I mean, as you could see your marker, I got mine yellow. You're good.
Location discovered. South Jundland Wastes. Tatooine. The Heavy.
Let's see what it tells us.
Location. Abandoned moisture farm. 1,014 feet away. Objectives. Search for Haas at the abandoned moisture farm. Hold view button, open journal. Tracked marker is 37 degrees to your left.
I hope this is interesting to you guys. I'm just trying to show you the blind experience for Star Wars Outlaws here. Yeah, let's see what it tells us.
Location. Abandoned moisture farm. 647 feet away. Objectives. Search for Haas at the abandoned moisture farm. Hold view button, open journal. Tracked marker is 74 degrees to your left.
74 degrees to our left. Okay. It did tell us to recorrect. First day with my new tongue, guys.
Think I'm here. What exactly is this place?
It's how the people here survive. You want water, you farm it from the atmosphere.
Huh.
Okay. So we're here. Doesn't tell us what to do.
The Heavy.
At least I don't think so.
Objectives. Search for Haas. 162 feet away. Hold view button, open journal.
Okay, it does.
Tracked marker is 12 degrees to your right.
Okay.
Ooh.
Location discovered. Abandoned moisture farm. Tatooine.
Just tell us we discovered a place. Not
The
telling
Heavy.
us what to do.
Objectives.
Let's see.
Search for Haas. 60 feet away. Hold view button, open journal. Tracked marker is 50 degrees to your left.
50 degrees to our left. So we're just guessing. Not telling us that we have to jump up here.
Right stick press, right stick press, grapple. Left stick up. Move up. Left stick down. Move down. Right stick press. Right stick press, grapple. Left stick up. Move up. Right stick press.
Okay. Now it's not telling us.
Right stick press, grapple. Left stick up. Move up. Right stick press.
Okay. Moving up. Let's see what happens if
The
we
Heavy.
press up.
Objectives. Search for Haas. 56 feet away. Hold view button, open journal. Tracked marker is 178 degrees to your left.
178 degrees to our left. Again, we're guesstimating as a blind user what 178 degrees is. You have to hit up again, I'm sure, because we're running
Search
into
for
a wall.
Haas. 84 feet away. Hold view button, open journal. Tracked marker is 134 degrees to your left.
To our left still. 184 degrees, that's completely reversed. We know what a 180 is.
Button, ledge climb. Right stick press, grapple. Left stick up. Move up.
It's not telling us that we have to go down.
Stick press, grapple. Left stick up.
Haas! You here? I just want to talk.
See how confusing that is? So what we actually had to do there is telling us to climb up, climb down. It doesn't tell you which way you're supposed to climb. We were supposed to climb down. I'm doing this as a blind, if I was completely blind, guys.
Search area. Beheavy. Objectives. Search for Haas. Hold view button, open journal.
Now it tells us, see, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, if you hold
Search
up
area.
on your D-pad and press up,
Beheavy. Objectives.
search area.
Search for Haas. Hold
Search for
view button,
Haas.
open journal.
That's all it tells us. Search the area, search for Haas. Here's the parts I'm telling you about where, as a blind user, you'd have no idea where to go. No clue.
A button, ledge climb.
So you would just be running around, trying to listen for
Right
things
stick
to interact
press,
with.
Right stick press, course weave. New material. 8 gained.
Okay, guys. You kind of get the idea. I just wanted to show you what this game would be like for a blind user. Yeah, it's definitely not accessible for completely blind. If you have some usable vision, I would say yes, this is. Yeah, so overall, I'm going to give this game, I think I'm actually going to affect my ratings now that I've discovered some more things than even I realized. Yeah, I'm going to say for a blind user, this game is not accessible. I'm going to say, even with all the accessibility features, I'm going to say it's like a D for accessibility, just because you wouldn't know where to go. It's not a complete F. I'll say D to C minus. If you got some vision as a low vision user, I'm going to say this game would be maybe a C to C plus. You have enough to kind of guide you through. It's still going to be difficult, but it is playable. And if you are deaf and hard of hearing, you got everything here. You saw how big the subtitles were and everything. That was awesome. Yeah, you got the speaker names, color coding going on. Beautiful. And for the motor disabled, you got simplified controls. You got button remapping. Awesome. Everything you would need. Taps instead of holds. You can even have things done for you. Pursuit mode. Throttles on the ships or speeders. Yeah, A. And for the cognitive disabled, you can skip parts of the game if you have trouble with, the puzzles, things like that. Pretty awesome. I'm going to say there are just a couple things just like this. See, you have to look around and figure these puzzles out. It's not telling you or simplifying it for you. So, yeah, it's not completely playable. I would say maybe C minus, somewhere in there. And for the moral accessibility, I would say, again, a C. We're forced to be a bounty hunter. We're forced to have contracts on people to take them out. We're forced to steal things, to fence them, to sell them, to gain things. Yeah. Even though your character is kind of likable, I'm going to say it's, morally that's going to be a barrier for most Christians, and there's no way around it, as this is a story-driven game. So it's up to your own discernment. So I'm going to split the difference and say C to C minus for moral accessibility. If this review has helped you guys, let me know. Thumbs up the video. Comment below. What do you think of this game for physical or moral accessibility? I'd love to hear from you. Share this out with others to help them with their accessibility selections and games. And subscribe if you're new, if you don't want to miss any of our live streams, Bible sermons, or the Should Christians Play reviews. I love you guys. God loves you. And until the next one, my friends, blessed wishes.